Are your cherry shrimp breeding like crazy? Wondering what you can do with all the little guys? Today's simple guide will show you how to make a tiny profit from your single aquarium or even multiple aquarium setups. Enough talk, let's make some money. Welcome back, I'm Bob Moss. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more money-making tips in the future. And if at any point you like the video, make sure to hit the like button below. You know, all the cool kids are doing it. So let's just get right into it. Expectations. So let's be realistic. You're not gonna get rich selling just cherry shrimp out of one or a couple aquariums. You will make a bit of side cash. It all depends really on the initial size of your aquarium and what you want to do, like your end goal in this process. If you just want to make some beer money, you know, you can do it with one aquarium. If you want to expand and kind of start a small business like I have managed to do, you're definitely going to need more than one aquarium, but that's not quite this guide. So as I said, it's easily possible to make some side cash or some beer money. You can even potentially offset your costs like the electricity and the water. Just even from one aquarium, if you have a 20 or 30 gallon tank, you should be able to breed enough cherry shrimp where you can make, you know, a pretty penny every month in order to pay some of your bills. And as I mentioned, if you want more than that, you're really going to have to reinvest rather than paying your bills with the money. Buy more tanks, buy more shrimp, buy more things to make more money in the long run. Otherwise, you know, if you're happy with just the side cash and the beer money, I did that for quite a while and it was good until now. I have big dreams, but it's like, I'm going to say this multiple times in the video, it's all really what you want to do. And also a little side note, be open to trades. I managed to get 3 aquariums out of trading some shrimp and some plants to a guy, and he actually I should contact him back because that was a really good trade. It can save you a lot of money if you have extra shrimp, especially in Canada where aquariums aren't cheap like in the United States, you spoiled brats. Bye. Starting off. So I'm going to assume you already have a setup. If you don't, make sure to follow some of my previous guides. I'll try to remember to put a card up here in the top corner on how to get your Neocaridina or your Caridina. This is cherry shrimp guide. So your Caridina shrimp tank set up, breeding and healthy. You already have that, okay? This is not that guide. So first thing you're gonna do is just make a listing. In Canada, you know, you can use Kijiji. In the States, you can use Craigslist. There's Reddit. There's r/Aquaswap. There's a couple other like trading marketplace apps. I'm not sure of all the names for the people in the United States. In Canada, Kijiji seems to be the best option. Do not post your live shrimp on Facebook. It's a good way to get banned. You may slip through for a little while, but Facebook doesn't want you selling live animals unless you're a pet store, I guess. I don't know, it's their policy. I'm just warning you. So anyway, real quick, when you're making your listing, make sure you list the color of your shrimp, the price you expect people to pay for your shrimp, some brief information about your shrimp, maybe if you're selling juveniles or sexed adults, what they should expect, you know, the grade of the shrimp you're selling, whether you're selling high grades or cull grades, meetup information like whether you're willing to do delivery or if they should expect pickup, and probably your approximate location would be a good thing to add into the advertisement as well. All this together should give the buyer enough information to, you know, decide whether they want the shrimp or not before reaching out and contacting you with any questions, because you already covered it all. Yeah. So making a listing on one of these marketplace things, be prepared for flakes, ghosting, haggling, neutral meetups. They're going to want you to drop it off at their house. Some of them will be willing to come to your place if you're open to that. That's generally what I do, is just have people come here because I'm lazy and I don't want to waste gas money. There are also some very nice people on there. You will find some very pleasant people, potential repeat buyers. I have multiple people who message me every now and then looking for shrimp and plants, but this one's about shrimp, so they're just looking for shrimp. I mean, once you have your listing and you're prepared for what's in store, you can share it with friends if you feel like it. Once again, all up to you. You can't share it on Facebook, but you can send the link to people through Discord, through Reddit. You can share it through different means and get the word out that you're selling some cherry shrimp, and then you kind of just sit back and wait. People will message you if you're not price gouging them, but also make sure you're not undercutting totally, because there are legitimate businesses out there trying to make a living, pay for their operating costs and stuff like that, and you're just out here trying to make a buck. So don't undercut them totally. Like if you have a $5 shrimp like a Blue Dream, don't sell them for $1 each, because that really sucks for people who like are trying to make a living. So price your shrimp fairly, you know, maybe do $1 cheaper than in the store. I don't, you know, that's not a big deal, but don't completely crash the market and cause other people to have to react to your prices, because it's just not nice. And final note here, when selling your shrimp, you obviously need to pick up some fish bags or shrimp bags, whatever you want to call them. I just grabbed them off Amazon. You're going to need shrimp nets to catch the shrimp and put them in the bags. Some elastic bands help to close up the bags. And when selling the bags, when handing them over to your customers, good advice is to cover them with newspaper. That just helps reduce the stress of the traveling shrimp. They don't really like to fly because they're not birds. So if you can convince them that they're not flying, that's better for them. Okay, now what? So as I previously stated, it really depends what you want to do. If you're happy with just the side money, keep doing what you're doing. If you feel like you can make a little bit more, take some of that money, buy another tank, buy some more shrimp, a different color maybe, expand your setup slowly, make sure your wife doesn't get mad at you about it, and eventually, you know, you'll be just like me. So I can tell my journey a little bit here. I started off not knowing anything. I didn't know how to keep shrimp, breed shrimp, keep them alive, you know, any of that stuff. So I figured all that out. I actually started my YouTube channel kind of as I was figuring that stuff out to help me figure that stuff out, actually. That makes sense. And then if you go way back in my video library, you can see I didn't start very big. I started very small, started selling some shrimp on the side, some plants, and I slowly expanded, slowly got more and more things, a rack, more tanks. I did the trade, got a bunch of tanks there, and it's been a slow thing over like 3.5, 4 years. If you go all in at once, you're going to carry a lot of debt, and you're probably not going to have the sales right away to offset that. So then, like, if you put on your credit card, you know, the interest on the credit card is going to accumulate, and you're going to end up losing money for a long time. So start small and expand slowly. That's my advice, especially if you're just a little hobby breeder like me. If you want to go all in on imports, I mean, that's a different story. That's a different video. So yeah, as I sold more and more, I had the YouTube channel, then I launched the website. Now I have a Facebook page, and sales just slowly grow and grow and grow. And eventually I'm gonna have to get like more big 30-gallon tubs to meet some of the demand that I'm starting to get online, which is a good thing. So now I'm technically a small business owner, and support your small business owners.
At BobMoss.shop, I guarantee the best selection and lowest prices. Use the link in the description and be sure to enter the code YouTube15 at checkout for 15% off your entire order.
But as I said, you can really do what you want. The most important thing is to be happy. Make sure you are happy, and everything else will just fall in line. Making that bag. So just to reiterate, it's going to be easy to make some beer money, some side cash. You're going to be able to offset your costs even with just one tank setup. If you want more than that, reinvest to grow future sales, and make sure you're being polite even to some of the rude customers, unless they're like, you feel like they're trying to scam you, like I had recently. Not going to mention any names, but be polite, answer questions, help people where they can. A lot of people buying the cherry shrimp from you, they're going to be newbies and not know much. So if you can provide some guidance when you hand that bag over, they're really going to appreciate it. They might tell some friends. They might, when they kill those shrimp, they might come back and buy some more from you and try again. So that will get you repeat customers, which then you'll be able to grow your setup, expand, get more sales, make more money, breed more shrimp, and it's just a cycle from that point.
That's really all there is to it.
So I hope that made some sense. Thank you very much for watching. That's all for now. It really helps out the algorithm that you made it this far, so I really appreciate it. If you did and you're not subscribed already, why not? It's free. You should do it. Make sure to like the video. Leave a comment below. How much money do you make off cherry shrimp? Or like, you know, any questions about selling cherry shrimp, making money off cherry shrimp, stuff like that. Big shout out to my YouTube channel members: Roman Pitroff, BJ Palmer, Aaron's Water Buddies, Lucas Talbot, Gone Trippin', Amanda Curry, Daniel Cordone, Jake FWTX, Jamie A, 3DRC, Mitch Bottima, Robert Redman. Support links are in the description. I no longer have a patron. I do have a Facebook page now, so go give that a like. And remember, until next time, keep your shrimp hand strong. Bye-bye now. Let's make some money. Let's make some money.